2/3 of Americans say their Thanksgiving gathering will resemble pre-pandemic ones. That's according to a new Monmouth University poll. And if you are playing host to one of those gatherings, KQ2's Madeline McLean rounded up some food safety tips to help you avoid getting sick.
As you and your family get busy preparing your Thanksgiving meal, some experts want to remind you of the importance of proper food safety practices.
The whole family that ate that turkey, since it was, only cooked to a temperature of 150, for example, and then multiple people end up getting sick overnight or the next day. Those are things that sort of would clue us in that it would be more of a food-based illness.
The CDC estimates that 48 million people get sick every year from food poisoning. The head of the Poison Control Center at KU Health System says the symptoms can be mild or very serious.
Depending on how much they get exposed to, depending on their age, other risk factors. Some people might, just have some nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, diarrhea. Other people, depending on, again, the actual strain or the bacteria, you can have bloody diarrhea, they can have fever and more kind of systemic symptoms, so it can be life-threatening.
To avoid getting sick or making a trip to the hospital, experts have some tips that will safely carry you from meal prep to leftovers. The first is to wash your hands well and often. Unlike our hands, the FDA doesn't recommend washing your turkey before cooking.
So you're actually just spreading those bacteria, so do not wash your turkey. Do not try to clean that up. It is important to clean the areas that you're working with, and keeping the poultry and raw meat separate from everything else.
Instead, focus on killing the bacteria in the oven or fryer.
Turkeys, as that's the most common type of protein that we see in Thanksgiving, reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees.
And as for leftovers, only leave them out for about 2 hours. Then
at least refrigerate at least at 40 degrees Fahrenheit is typically our kind of go-to when we're actually storing the food and after it's cooked.
Reporting, Madeline McLean, KQ2 News.
That looks really good. One final tip from KU Health System's Poison Control Center. If you are traveling or have family coming to visit, keep belongings and luggage out of reach of young children. A large chunk of the center's calls concerning children are ingesting medicines at family gatherings.